everyone, welcome back to Mazz It Up. Just finished filming another video for you guys, and I thought while I'm at it, I'm gonna give you a few tips and tricks and my idea on traveling with makeup and what I carry in my travel makeup bag. So what I'm going to start with is just to let you know that I do find that regardless of what you're traveling for, whether it's a holiday for leisure purposes or if you're traveling for work, you should not skimp on your skincare or your hair care. So try to take all of the important skincares like a good cleanser, a good moisturizer. If you use a serum, take the serum. And definitely lip products like a lip balm or a lip butter with you at all times. And especially if you are going on a holiday and you've never been there before, or even if you have, I mean, just research what the climate is like. If it's a drier climate, make sure that you're equipped to your skin, you're equipped to handle that type of weather, and your skin is equipped to handle that type of weather, because you don't want super dry skin and you come back with a big breakout, or the same thing with super humidity, and a lot of oily skin can also cause breakouts as well. And sometimes I've had bad experiences when I've actually not taken proper skincare or acne care, and I've had a bad breakout in the middle of my holiday, and all my pictures had this one big zit right here or right here or right in the forehead, and it's just been a lot of photoshopping. So yeah, so that would be my tip number one for travel. Okay, now besides your basic skincare, which would be your cleanser, if you want to take a mask, you can take a mask, or your moisturizer. The very, very important thing to carry on travel is SPF. So what I use is Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen, and this is a broad spectrum of SPF 100. I've talked about this before, I think. This is really nice. It's lightweight. It's waterproof for about 80 minutes. So if you're hitting the beach or the pool, then these are really good to take with you. And sometimes I even use this in place of moisturizer, depending on the humidity level of the place I'm traveling to. The other the thing that I never ever forget is a lip balm. So make sure that your lips are nicely moisturized. There are a lot of new ones these days which also have SPF in it, so you have sun protection. Those are fantastic as well. So see which one suits you. The EOS ones are I really enjoy using these, so I always carry one of these in my bags. The other thing for the plane, I don't have the decanted version of this right now. This is 118 ml, so you can't carry this on the plane, but I do decant this into a smaller spray bottle and take this with me on the plane. No matter how short or long your flight is, there is absolutely no humidity on a plane. So if you're traveling by plane, and there is because of that no humidity, your skin is going to completely be dehydrated, and different people react differently to dehydrated skin. Some people produce excessive oil, and by the end of the flight their face is going to be a big oil slick oil slab, and you basically are prone to breakouts because of that, or you just don't enjoy the look of that. What I usually get with dry skin is that I break out into like a rosacea sort of a rash, and all my cheeks around this area, around my nose area, get really red, and little red dots appear. So the thing that really works for me, that not only moisturizing and making sure that you're not wearing too much powder or too much makeup just in general on the plane, is to keep my face hydrated with the Mario Badescu facial mist. This is a facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. It smells like rose water pretty much, and you just spritz it a few times, like 2 or 3 times normally, every couple of hours, and your face stays hydrated. And then obviously you have to drink a lot of water too, so that's something that you should really focus on in flight. Now, to actually move into the makeup side apart from skincare, I am not a big makeup wearer, like especially from a foundation based point of view. When I'm on holidays, I just can't be bothered. Obviously, if you're traveling for work and you need to look presentable and you're doing presentations and you do choose to wear foundation, then you always have the choice to carry whichever sheer to medium coverage during the day that you wear. You should carry that for sure. My personal choices and what's normally in my travel bag or when I travel for a holiday or leisure is I start with my sunscreen. So I have the moisturizer and sunscreen, and depending on the level of humidity, I might just have the sunscreen, as I mentioned. Then I use concealer, and what I do with the concealers are that I use it under my eyes, around my nose, a little bit on the top of my nose, and maybe a couple of dots on my chin, because sometimes this is the part that gets a little bit red. These are really, both of these, this is a NARS Radiant Creaming Concealer, and this is the Maybelline Age Rewind. I've shown you these before, are fantastic for both these purposes. So you can use your fingers to just blend them in. If you want to take a beauty blender, you can take that. If you want to take a brush, you can take that. I don't take either of them. I use my fingers because, you know, I don't want to carry extra stuff and extra tools when I can get away with it. So either one of these are really good. This is particularly good for blemishes. If you do end up having a blemish or a sunspot or rosacea breakout, or you do get a couple of zits, these are fantastic for covering them up. So this is really good. So after putting the concealer on, I give it a light dusting of powder, and this is when I use my Bare Minerals, my mineral powder. This is the original version, and I don't actually build it up to a full coverage, which you can with this. I normally just use this to set my concealer and to take the shine away. So I use this in medium beige. And for this, I apply it with a Real Techniques buffing brush. This is really, really good with it. It just takes the right amount of product, and then you can just swirl it on, or dab it on your nose, and you're off. That's it. So that's basically your skin, your base done. The other thing that I really focus on is I always like bright cheeks and a bright lip. So I would go for either one of those blushes. So a bright pink, so my MAC, which is running out, this is the Pinch Me, and this is a NYX Pinched, which is a similar color, but this is a drugstore option, this is not. So whichever one you fancy, whatever your favorite blush is to carry on a holiday, carry one of these, and always have nice bright, it gives you a nice rosy flush, and it comes out nice in photographs. And then whether you're hitting the beach or at the pool, obviously if you're swimming, then you probably don't need that much makeup on anyway, but these are really nice to have for travel. This is my choice. For eyes, what I normally do is I take a base. So this is another Rimmel crayon, and it's 24 hours waterproof, and this is like a Bad Girl Bronze. That's the name of the color. It's a nice bronzy wash that you can just sweep all over your eyelids and just blend it out with your fingers. This is the drugstore version. The MAC paint pots are really good. This one's called Quite Natural, and this is like a taupey brown wash of color that you can put all over your eyelids. And the good thing with these is you don't need primer, so regardless of how oily your skin, your eyelids might be, these stay put for quite a while. So once they're on, you don't need anything else. So this is nice to just unify the skin on top of your lids. So any one of these is definitely in my stash. And let's move on to lip. So as I said, I like a bright lip color, so for holidays. So I like the Revlon Colorburst lip balms. These are really nice. This color is called Crush, and the high-end option for this is the Urban Decay Revolution lipstick, and this is called Rapture. So I'll show you what these shades. They're very similar to each other. Very slightly different. So I don't know if you can tell. So they're a pinky, mauvey, purpley color. It looks really good on our skin tone, on my skin tone for sure. And what I do with these is that basically I use them as a stain, so I don't have like a full-on big lip, outlined and everything. I just use it, dab it a little bit, smudge it out, use it as a stain with my bright lips and my bright cheeks, and I'm pretty much done. So no, I did actually miss one thing, which was mascara. Mascara I would always take, waterproof preferably. I like that definition in my eyes because I'm not wearing any eyeliner. I'm gonna go with that wash of plain wash of like a brownie taupey color, and then a mascara. So MAC Giga Black Lash, my favorite, and the CoverGirl Lash Blast as an alternative drugstore product. These are both really good, smudge proof, waterproof, fantastic products. Either one works really well for good holiday photos and experience. Now these are definitely the basic products that I would take for sure. Now what I would give you an option to take 2 more depending on how much space you have and what you're planning on doing at your holiday. If you expect that you might have some kind of occasion celebration, or if you're taking a cruise where they might have a big ball or a party where you need a little bit more makeup to make you a little va boom sort of look, take eyeliner. You can smoke it out, you can just give it a little bit of a touch, and you can just smudge it just to give a little bit of shadow around your lashes, or you can actually have like a full smudgy grungy look, like one of the tutorials that I showed you. So Rimmel Exaggerate has good eyeliners in the drugstore option, and then the Sephora waterproof ones that I really like are slightly high-end option, as they're not available in drugstores. So if you have extra space, take an eyeliner. I would, if I knew that I would probably have a special occasion dinner, or where I might have a birthday celebration, or just go out for a nice fancy night, and you can do up your eyes with this a little bit, and you have the mascara on, you have the base on, so this is fantastic. The other option is that if you're especially particular about your brows over a holiday, take a brow pencil or brow powder or brow pomade. I normally don't, just because I like my brows to look natural, and then the rest of the face is nicely flushed and pink. But yeah, you could definitely put this in. This is a tiny little pencil, and normally all brow pencils are really tiny and skinny, so you can just stick them in. So let's see, how many products did we go through? So we've got my favorite little makeup travel bag. I'm gonna stick my powder in with my brush, my concealer, my blush, the next one, that's the one I've chosen, then my mascara, so it's, and then my lip product, and my eyeshadow. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 products in there as your complete essentials. And then if you decide to go with an eyeliner, then on an eyeliner and a brow pencil, 7 and 8 products, and you're done. And I have tons of space in there, so it's totally empty. And what you can basically use the rest of it for is that you can put your lip balm in, SPF. Now I wouldn't probably carry that in my carry-on. It's a huge bottle. Okay, and the rest of my my cleanser and my moisturizer can potentially go with my toiletries. So I think I am done to travel. Now it's off to basically try and convince the husband that I'm ready to travel. Let's go visit some places. Let me know what your travel makeup bag looks like. Let me know if this was any help to you at all. These are pretty much the basic products that you need. You can cut out a lot of things from this. You can actually add a few if you have more space, and if you're going for a longer time. It's all basically dependent on your needs. The colors don't need to be the same. You can have brighter colors on your eyes, you can have muted colors, you can have no eyeshadow if you choose to. So yeah, so that was pretty much my travel makeup bag collection, and let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.